Young Hollywood is here at the Ghost Gaming House, where we are about to hang out with professional video game players. So let's go catch up with them and see what they do best. Wow, so this is the Palace of Gamers. And I have to mention, Justin Bieber did used to live here, right?
Yeah, Justin Bieber, I think Mark Zuckerberg. So this is the movie theater room. This is pretty much where we do like reviews of everybody's gameplay.
Yeah, like you have to analyze your losses and your wins, right? To see what you did right or what you did wrong. So it's just nice that you have a big screen to do it on too. But to have this is pretty amazing.
This is next level right here, since we have to go up a little.
We're leveling up.
Good one.
So this is K-Brad's room.
This is like the jerseys that we wear. So it says K-Brad FGC, which is like the fighting game community. We play on this stick here.
Oh, this is amazing.
Especially with fighting games, like it's like, let's start with 16 characters. It's 16 characters, you pick one, right? So now you have to learn how to fight 15 other characters. You have to know everything that they do. You have to know everything that your character does.
So it's about strategy.
Yeah, it's a lot of, in all the competitive games, it's a lot of strategy. Oh yeah. Every single one. It's pretty crazy. When I was assigned to the team, they told me everything, and I was like, okay, so what do I need? They were like, you don't need anything. It was like, we have a personal chef. If you want to eat, you're there. We have a room for you. Like, we'll have everything that you need. And I was like, this is too good.
Chef James, Mary Kate, nice to meet you. This is pretty awesome. Great setup you have here.
Yes, it's awesome. It's a good space to work on, and I can play. It's my playground. I can have a good time here.
Have you ever cooked for gamers before?
No, this is my first gaming house, and I got to tell you, it's a blast. It's a good time. Yeah. These guys like to eat. I get to do what I do best.
So how do you set up a menu for gamers?
It's all here. It's all here. So I know these guys. I can understand where they are. I talk to them. We talk about food. We get in their heads a little bit, psychologically about how they like to eat. And then, you know, I push the bounds and the limits a little bit, but I try to feed what they're receptive to, what they like.
100%. And there's always like a health factor too, to like everything he cooks. It's not just junk food or greasy or heavy stuff. We're getting that balance of nutrition so that we can push those long hours.
Food now is medicine, you know. And if you guys feel better physically, you're gonna play better physically as well.
Absolutely.
Everything's from scratch, so there's no preservatives. We don't do any, you know, MSG, or try to stay away from GMOs, things like that. I buy organic when I can. You know, just fresh, clean food, well prepared in the moment, you know.
Do you make dessert?
Yeah, do desserts too.
Yeah. Ooh. So if you play well, you get dessert. If you don't play well,
if you play no dessert for you.
You don't get dessert.
Can you tell who hasn't played well when they sit down? Do they look angry?
Oh, yeah, we get a whole psychological realm here too. This is just not cooking. We're interacting on a personal level here. This is their home.
He keeps it like light and talking with us all the time.
I enjoy it.
He'll show us stuff, explain stuff, like talk to us about life. Like he's a part of like the family in the house for sure.
Yeah, you said the youngest kid in this house is 18. So do you kind of teach them how to cook?
A little bit, yeah. If they're interested, I'll definitely teach them how to cook.
So what are you cooking for these guys today?
Today is awesome. Today is a nice, like a seafood paella, if you would. We marinate the chicken. It has a little smoked paprika with a little smoked sea salt on top of that. We have some beautiful, beautiful shrimp shell and lobster broth that's gonna kind of marry it all together. We have a little bit of spice from the poblanos, richness from the tomatoes, roasted garlic, mussels, and we have two veggies today. So we're gonna do a nice roasted asparagus, bell peppers, and this one is a beautiful purple cauliflower, roasted garlic, and some piquillo pepper.
This is amazing, Chef. Thank you so much for cooking for us.
You're very welcome, very welcome. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
I'm finally eating like a gamer.
There you go.
How did you guys get into gaming? Like, how did you know you could make money from this?
So I was out regular job. I think I was working at like Kmart at the time. Street Fighter 4 came out. So Street Fighter 4 is the game that like revitalized the whole like fighting game scene. So a buddy of mine messaged me from online and was like, hey, come to this event. I'm like, nah, I don't really have the money. He said, I lived in Maryland. He said, I will drive from New York to Maryland, pick you up, drive you to the tournament, and drive you back if you come. And I was like, all right, I'll go. And I did pretty well at that tournament, and then I got obsessed.
Down the hallway, we got the workout gym. K-Brad loves this. This is a few steps away from the room.
So why does a gamer need to stay in such good physical shape?
And we don't like the stereotype. Like, especially me, because I was the stereotype. I like that we're just at the top of the hill.
Is there like a special high five gamers do or something?
Special, I mean like...
No, not really. Some people do.
Yeah, I mean, where I'm from, we just we bring it in.
Like a boy, yes.
There you go.
Like a boy.
Like a boy, there you go.